What is going on, everybody? It's Quicksilver here, and I am hopefully going to fix this rotten thing today. I'm hoping that I can do this. I'm actually trying to do about 6 things at once here. I'm trying to convert some video while I'm trying to record, and we'll see. The time it's a mess, so if it gets too bad I won't continue, but hopefully I'll be able to do all this. For those of you that did not see my last video, I went ahead and built this thing and hooked it up, in addition to some work on the I guess the minecart station over there. And unfortunately, when we popped through here into our nether and built a nice little boxy house thing, when we came back through it, it stuck us in the ground way the hell over there. So I've got a problem now that I've got to resolve. So what I'm going to do, and doing a little research online, looks like, really, okay, first thing I do is I got to put out this nether portal. I guess I can place that there. Yeah, there we go. I don't want to have this nether portal active right now. So in case you guys, if you guys have ever had this problem and you already know the solution to it, this might be a little remedial for you. But for those of you who have not ever experienced this, it's a total pain in the butt. But I'm going to go ahead and walk you guys through it, and that's what we're going to do today. So the first thing we got to do is we got to pop up our coordinates here, and we got to take a note of the x and z coordinates, and we're going to divide those by 8. So our x is 205. I'm going to divide that by 8. That gives me 25.625, so I'm going to call it 25. And then our z coordinate is 141. I'm going to divide that by 8 as well, and that gives us 17.625, so I'm going to call that 17. That's the corner that I'm standing in here. Our y coordinate is 80. So if my sources on YouTube are correct, what I've got to do now is I got to get into the nether, which I will do by using my other portal, I guess, in the old base. And once I'm there, I need to go to this position that I just mentioned to you guys, the 25, 17, and then I believe it's 80. And I'm going to have to build another portal there. So once I've got that done, I think it should link up to our base. It should link up back here. So basically we're going to light this portal from the nether side instead of lighting it here and going into the nether. I think the reason that we got all screwed around before is because I had the I'm not sure where that torch came from, but you know what, I bet it came from right here. It shouldn't have happened, but I think because I had the other portal lit, it caused some confusion with the math for Minecraft. So when I was coming back, it was seeing this portal lit here, and it was seeing the lit portal at the other side. It probably, I'm guessing, found an average. And at this particular height, which is y80, there's a mountain over there, so it went to the nearest point that it could find that was not occupied by another block, and unfortunately that was way down low. So the portal, if you saw my last video, we came out in the middle of a ravine deep underground somewhere on the other side of that little hill over there, somewhere between the desert and the old base. So anyway, that's a total pain in the ass because it means I've got to go through this silly routine to try and get things to work out. But I'm up for the challenge. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead, we're getting close to nightfall, so I'm going to go ahead and sleep the night away here, and then I'm going to get myself over to the other base and we'll light that portal, and I will check back in with you then, and hopefully we'll get all this stuff sorted out. So I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so here we are over in the old base. I've replaced the piece of obsidian that I knocked out of here in the last video that we did. I'm relighting this. So alright, so now we should be able to go through here, and it should take us into our little oubliette, whatever you want to call the thing that we built last time. I hope. Yes, okay, good. So here we are. Excellent. Have some of this stuff even too. This is good. I was a little worried. I did, oh god, really? You guys suck. Where is he even? That's weird. I don't even see the guy who was smashing on the door. What a jerk. Alright, so anyway, guys, now that we're down here, I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to leave this stuff here for now. Yeah, that'll work. I think I'm ultimately going to just build an iron door. I don't have to deal with these guys. But so at this point, I got to find my coordinates now. So we are at 2, 13, and 3.7, and we need to get to 25, 80, and 17. So we have a little bit of a journey. I'm not really thrilled about this, but there's not a whole hell of a lot we can do. We have plenty of food. I'm going to go ahead and make a bunch more torches so that we have enough to light our path back here in case we get just hopelessly lost, because at least I know where this will send us out in the other world. Actually, it might relink to our other area, but I'm not going to hold my breath. So alright, so first moving this direction, we are going where? We are going down in Z. So we want to go up in Z, so we're definitely going to want to head this direction a little bit first. Got this jackass here, so I'll tell you what, we're going to get him out of our way by doing this, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dig in this direction through this wall. I think we're pretty much butted up against this, so we have to dig this direction to 17, so we don't have to go too far this way. I like that. Alright, cool. As long as we don't hit any lava or anything, and if we do, I gotta remind myself, just dig a hole down, you'll be fine. 17, I think this is our Z coordinate right here. So yep, there's 17, so that part was easy. So far, so good. Now, let's figure out what direction we want to dig to make our X-coord go up. It's this direction. So we need to go to X25, so that's, we don't really have that far to go, I guess, from here, guys. That at least makes me feel a little better. Maybe I'm just being a little jerk about this and worrying, but we do have to go up quite a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and start digging up right now. Which really, I guess, up is my bigger concern, because that's where we're going to dig through to some potentially bad stuff. So, where are we right now? This is X7. I'm going to throw down a torch, because I don't know about you guys, but I can't see. I'm not going to be able to see much better with it there either, but, you know, we'll just keep doing this. So I guess what we may have ultimately, once we're all done with all this mess, is we're going to have a little basement portal to get us back to wherever the heck that was. So maybe it'll be a good thing in the long run. Maybe it'll give us a cool place to explore, or if we are ever wanting to find diamonds, we feel like we're dried up elsewhere, we can go ahead and check through there to areas unexplored. That's never a bad thing, right? Alrighty. So, alright, I'm going to keep digging this up and over. I don't anticipate anything crazy cool happening here, so I will come back in here once we are to our new location, and we'll set up a new little base there. Hopefully we will not have to dig out over top of a big opening or anything crazy like that. So, I'll see you in just a minute. Alright, kids. I'm glad I went recording, because it was a really uneventful trip up. Basically, I just dug some steps up, and bent around a whole bunch. I've got my F3 cords popped up here, and I've actually placed my first obsidian block right here. This is 25, 80, 18, and I need 17, so I placed it in the wrong spot. So there you go. That's actually good. That makes me happy, because I wasn't liking a whole lot where it was facing, because I didn't want to have to dig around it a whole ton. So let's pop that back out. There we go. I also, this is the nice thing about being a YouTuber when you're working in Minecraft, I wasn't sure, I don't know if the direction matters that this thing goes. I don't think it does, because I remember my last world, my nether portal was actually, it was kind of confusing, because I'd go through it this way, and when I would come out in the other one I'd be facing the wrong direction. So I'm going to try and hopefully alleviate that in this one, because I went back in, and this is why it helps to be a YouTuber, is I went back into my footage and I checked when I was standing on this thing. I was able to look at the video and see that I was facing east in my coordinates. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to set this thing up so I am facing east, and we are literally going to build this thing in exactly the same space as the other one was. So that hopefully this will be really easy to navigate once we get out of there. And I'm not building in the corners just because I didn't feel like digging out a whole bunch more obsidian or anything crazy like that. But yeah, at that point, this is what we've got. Just to give you guys a little tour here, not that there's really much to tour yet. When I came out up here, this little area was actually here already, which is kind of nice. So there's nothing over here, and then when I run around to the side here, which we're going to dig through here in just a second anyway, it looks like it continues to go on around over here. And this is actually the first time I've come out here, and ooh, hello. We have, oh nice, we have some more glowstone, have some lava, that's fun. And a bunch more nether quartz, and further down here, something's casting light. There's some more lava there. Oh good, and we have a way out here too. So okay, good, this is a little bit, maybe it's a little better location for us to be coming into the nether anyway. So I'm happy about that, I guess, as long as this thing links up properly. But before I do too much work down here, I am going to go ahead, I'm going to light this sucker up, and I'm going to make sure that we come back through to a place that we actually want to be. So let's, I guess, move our steps up a little bit here first. I don't really care about that, but let's clear it out. Not that that's important. I did also, the other good side benefit is I did get a bunch of nether quartz when I was down here, so, or when I was on my way here, so that's a good thing. Additionally, when I was looking at some videos on how to do this stuff, one thing that I thought was absolutely brilliant is, you guys, if you know my stuff, you know I can't stand those stupid zombie pigmen. They annoy the crap out of me. And this guy who I was watching, I can't remember his name. If I can remember it, I will put it in there. But I've watched several different videos on this to make sure I wouldn't be spinning my wheels. Was smart enough to use half slabs for his whole Nether fortressy thing. So, which I thought was really smart because nothing will spawn on them. So I guess if I do my whole floor out of half slabs like that, and I have them on the bottom half like I just did there, then we don't have to worry about zombie pigmen spawning within our base. And I'm a big fan of that because those things just annoy the crap out of me. So let's go ahead. May as well, since I'm babbling and there's not much more to do, I'll pop these out. I wasn't going to do this much work here, but hopefully it will not be in vain, because when I light this thing, it's all going to link up and everything's going to be hunky-dory, right? Yeah, because I think positive thoughts. Alright. Oh, I didn't want to get rid of those. I want to get rid of that. There we go. Okay, wish me luck, gents and ladies. Here we go. With luck, we are going to be coming out in our castle. With no luck, you will never see this footage. Oh, God. Okay, well, I'm not sure if you'll see this footage or not. If you do, damn it. If you don't, I'm going to go back to scratching my head and see if I can't figure out how to get these things to link up properly. Maybe I just have to put this one out. I don't know. I'm going to go noodle around with it. I'll see you guys hopefully in just a second. Alright, kids. I am back in the other base, obviously, and this is not lit. I did break the other portal over there and all that good stuff. So what I'm hoping now, before I throw my hands in the air and throw a fit, is that when I do this, this links up to the one that we just built. Since these are the exact same coordinates, everything should be all hunky-dory. Hopefully we come out here into the upstairs section that we just built, or that we just dug out to. Okay, that's good. Now hopefully when I come back through here, it doesn't send us into the middle of nowhere, but it links up to the castle portal. I guess we can call that a castle, right? And it didn't. So we have yet another place. We have another portal dotting our landscape. And I know where I am again, at least. I'm over here by the old base, and I'm not sure why these things aren't linking up. Well, I guess I have some free obsidian. This is really kind of a head-scratcher, guys. I guess I'll look into this and see what the hell I can do about it. But I know right where I am. This is right over by the slime farm, so it's maybe a handy location to have a portal, but I don't want it here. So, alright, I'll see you guys in a couple. Okay, guys, I am back down here in the Nether, and I have another thought on maybe why this didn't work. I built this at 258817, which is what I thought was correct, but in looking back through my video footage and actually using my brain for a change, always a good idea, by the way, I actually need to build this at minus 25, so that might have a big something to do with why it didn't work properly. So I have put out the portal on the upper world. I have relit the one in my old base so that I could get back down here, which linked up to this guy, which is handy. I am now going to tear this thing, I guess. I don't know if I'm going to completely tear it down. I'm just going to tear it down a little bit here. May as well get a couple extra obsidian out of this, because when I came back up, as you saw before, we were in another part of the world. So by getting rid of this guy, I think, because I did tear down my other portal that was over in the other base, I think that's going to be good enough for us. I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to take this over to minus 25 and try and build it there and see if that will do the trick for us. So God willing, once I'm done with that, and we won't, well, God willing, we won't hit anything on the way there. And once we're there, it will reconnect and do everything the way we want it to. So, see you guys over at minus 25. Okay, kids, here we are at minus 25. Hopefully this will make the difference. Because, yeah, it seems like things that should be so easy for me lately have been making me want to kill somebody. So, alright, here we go. Let's see if this is going to work. If it does, I'll come back in here and clear this out a little more. Yada, yada, yada. See earlier comment. And I have no clue where we are. This is interesting, though. You know, I do know where we are. It's not where I wanted to be, but I know where we are. this is the backside, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'll punch through here. Yeah, okay, this is the rail station where I originally thought I was going to be building it. I'm not sure I want to fiddle fart around with this. I may just leave that right where it is. I don't know what I'll do with this. But you know, this is close enough that I don't think I want to play with it, and since I had this chamber dug out already, that's kind of handy. The only thing I don't like is this location, so I kind of wonder if I were to move that over 1 or 2 blocks, if I could get it to connect. But I really don't want to fiddle fart around with having to go back through all the walk, so I think I'm going to leave this right where it is, guys. So I'm going to go ahead now, and I guess I'll try and figure out a way to reconfigure this. Maybe edit this footage out a little bit so that we have a decent length video, and that's kind of cool because that's going to give us all our stuff on one wall, which I do kind of like. I will wall this area up so that we don't see the back side of that, and yeah, I think I'm kind of going to like that. So at least I'm going to talk myself into it. We shall see. I was never really a huge fan of walking down here into another portal. I didn't like how this intersected with it anyway. So let me take a peek at that, and I'll be right back with some more progress for you. Okay, and we are back down here now. Let me kind of show you what I've done here. Actually, let me throw a torch up here so we don't get any friends over here. What I have gone ahead and done, well, after monkeying around with this thing like you guys just saw, sorry if I repeat myself a little bit, this is actually the next day, and I'm not exactly sure where I left off, but I know I was going to show you what I did. I played around with this some more, just so you guys know I didn't cop out. Well, I guess here's what I've done. I've gone ahead and I've just extended the rail station down to the left here, so this is now actually more than a rail station. This is going to be our transportation station to anywhere in the game. So I kind of like that from a logistics angle, even though I feel like I'm copping out a little bit off of that. But just so you know, I don't know if there's maybe something goofy with the snapshot or what the deal is. I actually tried to move this thing several times. I had it, this is originally where it was placed, and so I tried to goof around. I figured, you know, it's only got to go this far, because this is actually our other location where I was trying to get it to link to. This is the, I guess, the side of what's under the steps. I'm going to go ahead and start filling this stuff in while I'm talking to you here. But yeah, so I wanted to try and make this happen, but as it turned out, just in moving the thing, I thought, well, alright, I only need to move the nether portal a couple blocks in the nether, and it should move itself over since it's 8:1 for the ratio. So I goofed around with it, figuring out the direction I should move it, and when I did that the first time, it actually moved it over to here. And so then I tried moving it back the way I came, and I moved it, as you can tell by all the obsidian that I got down here, which I guess, yeah, hey, free obsidian, gotta like that. As you can tell, although not by what you're looking at right now, I tried numerous times to make it work, and it would not. It didn't seem to matter where I put it. It seemed completely random where it was relinking, and when I actually replaced it in the exact same position, which would have put it right here where these stone bricks are, instead of placing it there, it placed it one more block over this way, which pissed me off. So it seems kind of random on how it's going to place it down, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm content with this being a part of our transportation hub for the minecart station. I'm going to go ahead, I think, and oops, let's get some stone bricks out of here. Actually, let's make sure I don't have to worry about anything spawning back here. I think the light levels are all pretty decent. It certainly looks like it. This back corner, 9, 8, 9, 12. Yeah, we should be okay. Looks like we're okay. I just don't want to have to listen to zombies behind the wall or anything stupid like that. By placing this thing here, I still have room. As you can see, that's our first path down, and that was right on the other side of the wall here. So right here is where that first path down goes. Our next path down should be right here, so I've got plenty of room to kind of monkey around with it. It's kind of nice. I have, I guess, a hidden obsidian stash back there that I can pick into anytime I need more obsidian. So I think all in all that's going to work out. I do still kind of like the way this looks, even though I know I just mentioned that I didn't want to go underneath the stairs to go to the obsidian area, but who knows, maybe I'll do something else with this. I've got storage up there, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to put down here. Who knows? But I want to leave my options open there. So we've got that working for us. So at this point, we've got access to the Nether, which actually, let's go through here and back just to make sure. If I come back and it takes me somewhere else, guys, I'm rage quitting, and who knows if you'll ever see this video. Okay, so here we are. This is the correct area. See, this is our area that went down here. Oh, that's interesting. Did it turn itself? I didn't. Oh yeah, you know, actually I placed this thing. I thought maybe if I turned it sideways on the same 25 position that it would fix it. It did not, so I will ultimately widen this area out back here. And I guess if I want, I'm curious, I don't remember. No, I didn't reconnect that. The other Nether portal links to this as well from the old base as well. So let's go back through here and make sure it takes us back where I want it to be and not somewhere bad. Okay, good deal. So that's good. So that did link up properly, at least finally. So life is good. I'm happy with that, guys. I'm going to go ahead and I think call this a video at this point in time. So hope you guys liked what you saw. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Tell your friends about it. Do whatever it is you want to do. But yeah, next time we will build something else cool, hopefully less frustrating than that one was. But maybe we'll do the cow farm or something. I know I've been kind of talking about that for the last, well, I haven't actually talked about it recently, but I know in my earlier episodes I talked about something kind of cool that I want to do for the cows. So maybe we'll take a look at trying to find a way to do that in the next video. But in the meantime, maybe off camera I may try and build something in the Nether so that we've got a safe place to go once we get down there. So yep, I guess that is it for me. I will catch you guys next time.